podcast, the daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. From right here in the Impact Power Sports Studio. Impact Power Sports, found online at impactpowersportsmi.com. Good group over there. Racing coming up this weekend. I have 4 tickets to give away for the Saturday night. Well, Saturday afternoon starts at 4 p.m. racing at Berlin Raceway. You go to my Facebook page. There's a pinned post. Just like it. Share it with your friends. And you can win 4 tickets. Wait a minute. I'm combining things, I think. Anyway. Impact Power Sports, online at impactpowersportsmi.com. Very important that you seek them out if you're like, hey, I want a Yamaha golf cart. Whatnot. Or perhaps maybe even a side-by-side ATV, UTV, motorcycle, e-bike, go-kart. They have it all at Impact Power Sports, impactpowersportsmi.com. Yeah, I don't know where my brain is right now. I'm a little bit scattered. These bags here were to clean up a mess, okay? So these are like the type of bags that you get like when you go to the grocery store, those plastic ones. And there was a catastrophe, so I go, all right, I gotta take care of this. This is just moments ago. Darla has been acting up. Now, here she is behind me. She's sticking her face in the air. She's acting like everything is great. I'm happy. She's like, I love life. And I think she's doing okay, but I suspect she wasn't feeling that great earlier because she barfed. So I was like, oh. So I'm not sure. I couldn't figure out what her deal was because I'm not sure why she's sticking her face in the air that way. I don't know. If maybe they do that before they puke. You all right, honey? She's such a doll. I was doing the radio show today, and a couple times she started to squeak in the background, making her little noises that, hey, let me outside. I got to go. So I'm like, well, that's unusual. Normally she just sleeps right through. Something's up. Let her out once. Nothing. Let her out twice. Nothing. She doesn't even go. And now I suspect because she got sick on the floor here that that's what was bothering her. I mean, I don't know. She doesn't talk. So then I was actually talking on the air here, and I heard, and she just looks at me. I'm like, oh my God. And so there it is. It was right in here, and it's immediately desperately awful. It's a different type of smell than when it comes out of the other end, but still terrible. It's like, all right. And she right away goes for it. Like she wants to consume it right away. And so I like, okay, no. I lead her away into the other room. I go downstairs. I get these bags that I was just showing off to you, which, by the way, Alan said those bags are for hamster euthanasia. Exactly right. I get back up here. The door is open. All 3 dogs have now eaten a hot lunch. I'm like, come on. Still a problem. I had to go and get the carpet cleaner and clean it, and but no, they took care of that for me. That's awful. When that happens, there's nothing I can do or say. I'm just like shaking my head. Old Eric would have gotten angry and let it ruin my day. Corey doesn't follow along with jokes because I just said the 3 dogs ate it. And he goes, how did it taste? What's interesting about you is you actually think you're funny. But rarely do you say anything that even makes sense. You're one of the dumber people that enjoys this show. So sit back, play your video games, and shut up. Nick says, dog want to shit on the carpet? Let them. Right, but, it's not shit. It's puke. Nick is at a hillbilly concert festival thing in Ohio. Which one? What is it? What loser bands are you looking at today? Or listening to today? And looking at? So this took up a considerable amount of my time, but she's not done. She then continues to cry. Like, well, there's something going on. So now it's 10. It's time to start the broadcast. I go, all right, fine. I take her for a walk. She manages to go pee, and now she seems to be calming down, so I have no idea. I think she's going to be okay. So that all took place. Grand Theft Auto. Speaking of video games, the video game Grand Theft Auto, the sequel, I don't even know if this is the second one. I'm so out of the loop. The new Grand Theft Auto trailer just came out. Now, I don't think I can make it through all of this. This is the second trailer for the latest game that I think people have been waiting for a long time. Is that right? Corey tells me it's Grand Theft Auto 6. Of course you know that.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
Okay. So, landlord says, go collect the money to whoever this idiot is.
Hey, Brian. Love you, Jason.
I always wonder why the voiceovers are always like, why can't they just talk?
Hi, Jason!
All right, now Jason's going to get his money. I don't know if he's a landlord. I think he's just collecting money like a loan shark. Jason's got a six-pack of beer now. Cops are shaking people down on the street.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason
so
Duvall.
this guy's going to pick up the chick. When does the video game start? When do you start to, hit people? I think this is the second scene.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay.
When do we get to see how the gameplay is? This can't be the gameplay. This is just a stupid story. Why do you people subject yourself to this shit? Why? I would rather play Crash Bandicoot or Sonic the Hedgehog. Molly asks EZ, not ED, EZ. Why do you watch fucking TV, dude? TV is the same as video games. Well, wait a minute here. Are you telling me that you put the video game in and you just watch it and you don't play? Are you also suggesting that playing a video game is identical to watching TV, that's a dumb comment. TV, you're seeing it there, everybody. TV is the same as video games, she wrote. That is Molly's opinion. Raise your hand if you agree with television is the same as video games. Corey says the game has cutscenes that move the story forward in between gameplay. Well, no shit, dickhead. Why don't they show the gameplay? That's the only thing people care about. Molly says you watch video games. Quit saying it again and again. You don't. You play a video game. Okay? You idiots that are way too into your video games, watch video games. That's what you're doing. Corey is also retarded. He says, actually, games are better than just TV because you actually have to use your brain when playing a game while watching TV. You just sit there like a lump and turn off your brain. Yeah, you're fucked up, okay? Don't ever, I can't understate that. That's not an understatement, as I'm trying to say. Jeremy says, quote, video games are on the TV, so it's the same as TV. Signed, Molly. My God. I think that you people that play video games too much are fucked in the head. Okay? If you play for more than like 30 minutes a month, you're fucked up. Okay? Go out and do something interesting that is not a video game. Matt says, this is a game you download with your grandma's Social Security check while you are 2 years behind on child support. Absolutely. Molly says, okay, so what shows do you like, EZ? Well, we've talked about this, Molly. I don't watch TV. I don't have one show that I watch. Not a one. I couldn't tell you the last time I turned it on. Last thing I watched was a Detroit Piston game on my phone for about 10 minutes. Okay? I'm too busy being awesome in the real world. At the risk of sounding like an old fuddy-duddy, you guys that sit around and masturbate and watch your stupid video games or play your stupid video games, you're sick people. You need to understand that. Way different to go to like Pinball Land and play pinball. David says, didn't you watch a documentary not long ago, EZ? I don't remember. Some of you may be able to remember it. What did I watch last? See, it's fuzzy. I couldn't tell you. Man Bun Chris says there's too many sticks to pick up. Honestly, there's so much going on in the world that to me is the most entertaining. I get the most entertainment out of paying attention to what's going on in the world and talking about it. That to me is entertaining. Living my amazing life is entertaining. And trying to be a productive citizen on this planet. Alan says, wasn't it the OJ one? Maybe. It was a while ago. All right. Now, I'm not saying that video games aren't great. I just don't have the time. Okay? I have priorities. If you played more games, Corey says, your mind would be sharper and could probably remember stuff better. That's silly, and so are you. Okay? I have a Pooh Bear to keep happy. Molly, struggling with television is the same as video games, now drops. Fine, here's a better comparison. Do you know people who like to go fishing? Oh, I can't wait to hear and see where this goes. Why, yes, I do. Why? Tyler says somebody's got to clean NFK poop off the cupboards after all. Molly says, how is fishing not a waste of time? I think because you're actually in the real world, interacting with the real world is what makes it 1,000,000% different than staring at a TV. And everybody knows that all chicks who are gamers are a disaster. Branjo says, oh no, Molly, you're in too deep. He's getting to you. Yeah, if we keep this up, you're going to storm away all butthurt and leave the show. So I better just leave you alone. I don't want to hurt your feelings any more than I have. What was I going to say? Shit. My brain is going like in 10 directions today. I had an interaction on the radio today with our good pal Kevin Kuiper's brother, Matt, who is quite a dipshit. So, for the past year, he's been listening to the radio show, and he's always requesting songs, but they're either shitty or they've been played a billion times. Like, picture any artist and the one song that is more played than any of the other ones. That's what Matt Kuiper's requests all the time. Now, the radio station prides itself on not playing those songs that you hear on every other radio station. So what the radio station does is absolutely the opposite of what Matt wants to hear. Cole writes, Ozzy, Crazy Train. Great example. Matt will reach out and text in or call and say, yeah, I got a great song, man. You're going to love this song. Okay, what is it? It's called Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Think you can play that? Oh, man. There's this song I love. You're going to love it. It's called Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Hey, man. I was really hoping to hear You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. Today it went like this. It's Bob Seger's birthday. We're going to get into his library. He's turning 80 today. I get a text. Hey, man, I got this great Seger song you got to hear. It's called Old Time Rock and Roll. So then I sidestep it. I don't play it. Hey, man, this is this great song. It's by Green Day. It's called Basket Case. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I said the station hangs its hat on deeper cuts. No offense, but all of your suggestions are the complete opposite. Like the least deep ever cuts. If you ran a radio station, Matt, it would be described as the most common predictable hits of all time. Try again, dummy. And then he goes like the other direction. He drops, hey, well, how about this one? Lola Montez by Volbeat. So then I'm like, this is fucking hopeless. I wrote, hilarious. Go from most overplayed ever to straight up garbage. Then he writes, should dedicate Crying Like a Bitch by Godsmack to you. And it's like, my God. You know, I know that the world has all sorts of different people in it, but most of them are retarded and have horrible taste. This is a perfect example of that. Holy fuck. That was awful. Thank you so much for checking out this show on Facebook and YouTube. Nick says Volbeat is great, and so does Bob. Okay, no, they're not. Not by my standards. They're horrible. The guy can't sing. It's all weird, and it sucks. Weird, sucks, guy can't sing. No thanks. I'll take something with melody, please. If you want the rest of this show, you got to go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. I have a Patreon. You go to patreon.com/Eric Zane. patreon.com/Eric Zane. We're doing a Big Fraud Thursday this week. Show number 54 of the legendary Who Are These Free Beers? And then the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast. All right. You can send me an email on the Shoreliner Striping inbox, eric@ericzaneshow.com. And, yeah, that's it. So I'll send you on your way.